Hello, my name is Lindsay Wenzel. I made one of these unboxing videos a few years ago when my mum wrote a different book, so I wanted to do it again for her latest book, which I'm really excited about seeing. I've already read it on the Kindle version, but this is the first time I have seen the paper version. This is a book that has been in the pipeline for a very, very long time. Me and my mum talked about how important it was to raise awareness of this medical condition that we have both unfortunately suffered from in the past. Went through similar experiences, finding it hard to deal with the medical professionals that we spoke to until we eventually found ones that knew about recurrent corneal erosions. Okay, wow. Okay, here it is. Overcoming Recurrent Corneal Erosions by Louise Deacon, with a foreword by Michael Tappan, consultant ophthalmologic surgeon. I've dealt with this condition for so many years, I still can't say these complicated long words to do with the eyes. All right, so this book is almost 200 pages long. Lots of references in the end, because this book is it's a sufferer's guide. Okay, so my mother is not a doctor. She is a clinical psychologist though, but she has used a lot of research articles, a lot of scientific evidence backing up what she says. Okay, so chapter 1, what is recurrent corneal erosion and what causes it? Chapter 2, what it is like to have RCE and who needs to know. Spoiler alert, it is awful to have this eye condition, and who needs to know? Well, your friends, your family, and your boss need to know, and your doctors. Chapter 3, treatments for recurrent corneal erosions. Another spoiler alert, it's more than just eye drops. Okay, there are loads of different treatment options out there. The problem is that not many doctors know about them. Chapter 4, getting medical help, very important one. Chapter 5, understanding and overcoming dry eye. Chapter 6, keeping your eyes hydrated from the inside and out. Chapter 7, choosing over-the-counter lubricating eye drops, gels and ointments, because there's so many products out there. Chapter 8, help, I am scared to go to sleep tonight. Okay, so that is more to do with, you're not having an active erosion right now, but you've had enough of them to know that they are awful and you are terrified of going to sleep. So what to do to just help you get through that moment. And then chapter 9, in a similar vein, self-help, longer-term strategies for coping with recurrent corneal erosions. So that's dealing more with like the psychological aspects, which obviously my mother is an expert in, Louise Deacon. And then chapter 10, stories of cure and hope. Okay, so one thing that I took from this book is that it is so important to just read about other people who've had this condition, because then you don't feel so alone. Okay, and when you hear the experiences that she talks about, like what it's really like having an active erosion, that pain when it's a really bad one, it's quite hard hitting. People have, I came to tears myself a few times, and people who've read it have also told me that it made them cry, just feeling understood, feeling heard. Chapter 10 is very important because the whole book gives you hope that there are treatments, there are people who have overcome this condition, which I have, which my mother has. The information in here has been gleaned from years and years of experiments, of speaking to different doctors, of picking up tips from other people with this condition. Lots of the information was gleaned also from other sufferers who are active in the Recurrent Corneal Erosion Facebook support group, which Louise Deacon and I are both admins of. So a shout out to everybody who contributed to that group over the years and shared your information and stories. All right, so my recommendation is to please take a look at this book. Okay, whether you get the paper copy or the Kindle copy. We are working on getting an audiobook version to you as well, because we understand that reading might not be your favorite activity when you're already having problems with your eyes. But when you are feeling up to it, please do read this book. Okay, I will put the link in the description of this YouTube video. Okay, so thank you very much for watching, and we'd love to get your feedback on this book, reviews, comments. All right, our overwhelming goal with this book is really just so this information gets out to the people who need it, and to spread awareness about this awful eye condition, which is so little known. We really want to help everyone all over the world who has this. Okay, thank you. Bye bye.